stop ATM card, checkbook requests, and PIN change. Our real-time gross settlement allows the customer to instruct the bank to transfer funds from their account to another account at another bank. Our expertise and experience in international banking is both legendary and the envy of the market. Retail banking. One bank, different amazing packages. Whether you are interested in savings account, current account, time or fixed deposit account, lending or overdraft, our team of dedicated staff is always ready and happy to help you out with your transactions as you wish. Corporate banking. Trust Bank offers the most convenient services for deposit accounts, credit facilities, trade finance, bond and guarantee, and foreign currency account. With e-banking, you can make electronic bill payments and online banking and enjoy 24-hour access to your money without ATM. With the largest network of branches and agents, we give you the convenience to receive funds as you please. We are Trust Bank because we take pride in satisfying every customer's financial needs.
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments, deposit at a bank, and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hassle of traditional banking. Una Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money.
Ja Oil ñoom ñoo jiitu si wàllum jaay essence si biir réew mi te ñu def ko warugal pour kontaan loo suñu client yi borom moto yi ak driver yi seen jaaxare jeex na léegi pour am essence bu baax ak njëg bu yomba lii sax moo tax ñu amal leen banxaas fépp si biir réew mi pour essence bu baax bu set benn place rek la muy Ja Oil soo soxlae essence bu set essence bu baax gasoil wala kérosine naa la wax ne Ja Oil rek mooy jëmukaay ga doxantul rek si bépp banxaasi Ja Oil nga am si bànneex ak Ja Oil seen bànneex mooy suñ taxawaay moo tax ñu amoon leen banxaas bépp si biir réew mi nim gën a yombee pour yow ak suñ liggéeykat yu xarañ yi naa la won ne mbégte rek nga see jël pour am essence bu baax pour say machine fenn place rek la mooy sa Ja Oil ak Ja Oil bànneex kese la moo tax sax suñ station si nekk ca Costa Road ak Banjul wàññil nañ leen njëgi essence bi foofu noonu pour am si lu leer mun ngaa call si 770-8080 322-9070 714-7273 wala 787-1321 Ja Oil, the pride of the nation.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220 941414 bcsresidence@gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Hello and welcome to this special interview. Badi wol ngal bismillah na Kerr Fatou programme to nyim programme kanali aram so aram salu bi nata jang ning araba lungola ali alon ko kuno gamo keta bi mo public holiday but of course nying interview nga schedule and we're here with the party leader and the new flag bearer of Gambia First Coalition Ousainu Darboe. Welcome back to the show.
Abarka Aya Fatou yenji akotenke Kerr Fatou
ya
Galle Fatou Fadla suo nge tentu ke jay kotenke kanjia janto kata kat kanyim bi lumbala jonyima la mukilum be duala a hormona barako woyembe mura albemento Gambian kol kanam tandi do ko nalma sona ya albul ngalo na man sona ya journalist wala do ko man sona ya katu ye kuke ne ko kuke do ba fala ka fako yimbentele sinkotata kan do si kontana ya fako yimbintele sing bambandi kan so alla do ko nyaman sona ya bake so si doa jonyima hormona barakola do ko nya sa sonon de tebulu ani journalist to malbe ni interview member ke kante nsake sinya jama fact ngake msaja 2027 yeah interview jama nsake State House with Alhaji Ousainu Darboe inshallah.
That's a promise though.
That's a promise.
Okay.
Lahidolo what.
Lahidolo what. Lahido ngal ne ko ti madre. So I take that to the bank. But Mr. Darboe, ya mi ima plan kamuri dingo kamba. Ka tonya to ya mbaro ya fo ako sai game over nana. Aye komandi ako mobe nata. Kuno ngaje gredo. Bi fane gredo. Ya mi ma tara murun kay dingo kamba.
Male ka fa gre nyame bande ka kanto male bari
sando fu duma gre
to nyaado bari fenke alay Mamar Ndiaye kabra NPP kabra register ako NPP la kola ash sebuto ash ni grade manke kilente de ado wate sikata nyola bari manke kilente bari manke kilente bari bitu natra kavo ko nyoya talo bari tata yale so nim fanan tate ya wota tanati foki yam foy manta ya mebe je bebe net mun kurbi nim fanan tate ya bi wafana manke tanati manke tanati
binna kajabe kumala bi obviously UDP 30 years anniversary ke sawo sang ganyin kacha schedule kaje UDP tata trumin na sanjeo memis jurakan ngamira nga kele 2017 18 19 24 b be 2026 sa wosan ka kele janni be duna kacha kono kacha be kumayala abi bayri fanan kabri select as Gambia first coalition like Flagbearer mawo kachake bari jannin ka duwo kono obviously show kono kaminke wala what is trending before nga nanan jang kabring kunung mimbe trend kan Gambia kono social media kono wolam imam Daru Sanyang e ko mimbe Norway I audio ming release a lot of people think it's very hate speech lom sakombe bi jamano min kono he made some statements about Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda ko amanke Gambian ti ala musomo futan quality ko nala sa manseyala sita soja reata ay coup d'état ke bari Gambian te mistake la katu na nyim banko manseyata abe mol joyandilale he made those remarks and ngaje ko kabo UDP wo kabo UDP tana dula beto mole ya condemn what is your reaction to something like that
follow love tani tan la Gambia dunia bela ko imam Daru Sanyang ayok mol men fo afansun ko molon woti atelle la mirel ya moti o manke UDP la kumati o manke UDP la miraliati UDP man fatam fanse ke mola nyim banko kan ni ko Ahmed Talib Bensou da la muso mo futankol ne taba mam futankol ti jarat jallo futankol on woti woto kumote bono la UDP bala Talib Ahmed Bensou da mama sawda da karaba jamar wala independent nati nyim banko kan wala Gambia diya moto fese no la mumeke ama mama fanan mo Gambia dinglati Gambia ding mi ka fa ko so tara kuto ama makew barka amen fenke jamme wala enta la bansan jamang lo Gambia din saring lo wolti momon nak ya bod la sotle dolbe bi ibe place ba kono o ye dupi muta bultan nim fulola ado ba dol fama o e ba ma botana pakawle so nyin sikuo nyin reskuo molia landi karala femfe yake ba ke fande mate ka UDP image ka UDP fasa kan adunga condemnle ka foko kula me ala ko ku konding lomo kula me ala ka foko banko moli lafta ko le dundi nyoto ko le kunta nyola ne be karto nyina momo ne be karto nyila patio anyine ya silola me yalon ka foko amang ta fatam fanso sabatin la banko kan ila ku fo moli me ka foko le banko sambala nyato ba kar mama betenne kar fa betenne kar sio betenne wata nyem banko sambala nyato abe men kala lon ka foko konnanteya abole sabati lan damal tema adon tawsen dabo malla fi ka banku mara banko me yalom ka foko teben kambe man ra banku dingul tema konnanteya bit banku dingul tema wo banko mallef ko mara woto ni umam daru na nyem fo afan sun ko lon woti UDP la matawti adu UDP nenem to support la ndella ka foko no Zainab Diab na rodomo ada be do ku kendol la patio nyiye na rodom Ahmed Talib Bensouda kontong damman nomo kontong damman wa ka fo na rodom barnard jikatala surwa man kaji ko damman bala ka awuluta dama awuluta melbulu même mama ma bota nyani barajali mandin kaya man tambi nyani kaya so na me yo fem bo ko mo fola Talib ma emari manke moti me lafta teben kambe sabat la nyim banko ka adum ba fola UDP fem yalon ka fako ete lafta UDP la nyaton kaya alla ko ko me ala ko si ko do fatama ko ko yalon ka ko dina ko do fatama ka UDP lafta men wala ka ko kamobe ke kankilente so si man fi city
jaliba nene ya fo na program wato ninya njaye nene program ko nga jaliba nati anene donki lolo ako sifata fanso ni sifata fanso fo ibe Ousainu Darboe la dundi la mintole
abanda
ako aba mandinka fa mandinka ala musol musurwal
abanda
ako ibe Ousainu dundi la minto so niya moy wati mulka sifata fanso ikasuti andela ake kenyadi for 30 years ha kabrin jamme time fo bi that is one thing me along ko ya nakindi balako ikejibe wonyama ni yo sifaja how do you iko jenyadi
adoba to nyun kuma sifalle ka kende
yeah
banta ta fala nta kala mbuka fon tambuka ke bara adoba to ni mol mel ben kono nol ka sifa fo adoba to wala ka kende ka ko sifa tam fa solo wala nan ba fle femfe yalum ka fe taminate democratic party dinglete ko sikuo yo bondi la kachal kono sikuo bondi la kachal completely not you know maybe no it can party on batandi ita bala fra party o meta nyato lafta mom ila nyato ko meta iko le batandi e kamo le borndo walma o ya tradu o mankenta la lokanti o manke kuti me yalam ka ko mba dun kan Gambia dingul bulu nimme yake nkalla file ke mari kunindi ke mari yamari
Jema bako 2016 2021 one narrative used against your party ka sidol silandi UDP la
absolutely wala kata
bari na tara mol min yalon ko sutati te fango kono sai ifana maje ko 3 months to election ibe I mean I saw alla model on Facebook avoko you know model ba try kan narrative bill bari narrative te bill no la natra imam daru mani audio bondi so itolle kan narrative nying empower some of them minuka ke and in 2021 this was the narrative kamol silande ya mirako ninyum continue to narrative te stigla
eka membe nyindrola imare nyanto wala jube dina mel koy ba ma ko la nyindiro nyinto yalo nyimfang isamuta against UDP and against me natra kafoko an official of the party wala yake yalo molbe audio men formal yelele formal mel yelen tellement control sort over them mol ka bouton press le drong men diate ibafala itel mukaji be foybe tinyar la foybe dar la itel mukaji be foybe mo contandin kan foybe mo kamfandika itel buko do jube jeto itel la haklona tameda iko dammanake bari ngalon 2021 meli ya fonka ifal natale in this very studio eko koyo men fo ka yavlen ko to nyati jeto barnak pour ka mol nyambandi na do meli ya fo nata jantole yo admit janne so UDP te in particular nene mang tribalism support adunta support la mumeke ta support
la programme sayinga dungu programme kono ni ajube 30 years in existence ni ajube 30 years dolbe no ninga uboni na sanjo to malo be min tole no but 30 years in existence aliya kuma si birkamale 30 years ago almurunta birkama ko
absolutely
kabri dunta birkama sate kono ya hadama dingolje yela supporta soldi what did you feel
really an haklo samba kolondo sanje tan saba koma kan dun tam futata birkam tuma mena sal kerato hadama dingol funtita nyamen hani bi wonyo hadama dingol funtita adum même fan même dum o watolom kole yabe kere mo bu kala fi yalon ka ko foybe opposition party to fo UDP lombang fo NRP lombang fo doy lombang mo bu kala fi yalo bijeto bar mol funtita ko camera ka ko men ngel lam nyintita o spirit member United Democratic Party mod hani bi wala bijeto adimba mamfa atafa nola kato nyimu ko le ko illa tala le ko moy kala dino la nyame mol man kila mol maja mol man saybolje bari la tela ngame moy la ko to wala mu UDP fanante UDP alalen UDP ta ka du mol la sonde moto amang ni manke pati o damante barnak kafme ko idea miralo mola la fo ila Gambia ye o membe sonde moto kuno la jeto wolum haklo tata fola na panye pakaba sane me ala ka fakatela munna fati brikama jeto sane kunda wata dembo aranyolo bebe funding ke yare dembo karanyima Sajo Kunjan Sane Nyore. I mean, that was a great day. But again, you see, the master mila fanang mulum kata lumbale de. Gasane kunda natal in full force. Jeto, Brikama natal in full force. Me itandita walung. Ona moli melko la kumofole. Adun politiko kono. Moto bay nola. Mo ke fanni nibo. Ani fan yalon ke be fan nibo la menna. Itante. Adu ke fan nene fanan. Bar bo be politiko la kono. No de menjata non kunun ko Brikama. Ma fo ko pati ko tan tan wala de. Bare ibe do ko bal kala janni bo ken wala de. Anda pati dingle la kodomo. Not cover ko ngakodo ta mol lebul businessman ol hani pati dingle la kodomo nyente na diaspora ya kodo they send us handsome sum of money ko alake
Hamu kodo siar ngarbul balake
hani kodo man siambul hani kodo man siambul ninna hajo wulita ninna hajo wulita nyanta topoto kodo kasola kodo man siambul hani ya abe melbule ka putu pata be siari wul delta woti
but near 20 I want to come back to 1996 lumine jita Brikama sirif bojanko alfale ya file ko wolun kabrif tata no moto da fa ngele no Brikama anim bi bari ni koy ba compare UDP kunum ani UDP bi ibe mon comparison le dilana mune falen what has been the development mune keta UDP kunum kabras tata 1996 for bito ni be comparison ke
well UDP 1996 anin UDP for B abe mu kilinete bari UDP 1996 ben ko mu UDP melko UDP 1996 fokana bila jamale jolonta silokan wal man conviction soto wolu kaf kuleje ye fene hamenu kaf ke si menyanta men sotla ima soto so wole jolonta si lokan otherwise melam kaf ko conviction soto ye UDP lota menna ilata wala an people lare wala wal dodo man jolon wala o funti o keten mel ya don kaf ko 1996 bijeto malan kala fa jata sifalu wal dinglu ani mamadon wala funtita kunu pasan sansane adil na mamadon wala funtita kunu ba fatu bojang lamen o dil na mamadon wala funtita no wolu so UDP melan ka ko dunta pati onyin konole ya muta amanke fente fa banko lafta banko lafta la Gambia menna wolle tuta wolle dinglu be UDP hanbi adi be kontinel katrajeto adi UDP betula janne intel bebol la janne ban be UDP la jantole an fadu intel nyim foye ni NPP election lose janto within 10 years iba NPP mo la nyi banko kam ko tanke muna ne yo mira kadu ko ngani akilimeta kana akilimesa mbanyo sabati nyokam so people go to government people who are there because of government are different from party mamba na kava ko there maybe one or two people but ka ilata party wala ni fonkola but one or two people make ndi ake party odi party wala dol bijanto hadbi one or two people bari ila leaders nyol be nyami ila leaders nyol wot mo be jeto e patiol be nyame e mantra wonya bi mantra wonya
in Birkama tema, what does Birkama mean to the UDP and you personally? Birkama a history lesson to UDP but one thing me alon ko ni dunta Birkama kono wato wati nka hakilo to and I always make sure my team captures that olo any inspector fati temoti a silo sutiata nyawonya a koleata nyawonya fo ilo akorda dato
uke baya ni ole lanye aniyo ayole lanye yemira asiata ntibakele bari nintata na outings nyola kampanyo abukela abunkono akela peran lo ko do me bulbung men ko do peran ko kela wolto kan garde wo nin tata UDP ko la like ni fanko manjaya ka konto ba fisru wala yakane ke ba fati nyol si fallo mo ko idunta UDP le amanke kaf ko lafta fenna jeto ilafta ila banko damanela wo damane yakne be UDP hani bi note I offer jamale soto pour kabo UDP bara ata komina kaf ko munendi role tate ko nata men nga feng men nga patio men lo nga boto feng yembondi woto o mate nendi role ti o munendi role mo da kaf ko jonglo miti ado Fati Haidara tel ko te man son joyale te son na joyale mo meke
ini patio ning Fati lako I mean whenever ngasi akan hakilo blandi some of the interview footages that we have sire ko ela sauno adjust bari bite ko sauno te issues tola bari ko ela sauno adjust de ko bawo moy baake Mr. Fati lako ni akan hakilo blandi 2021 when we were doing your documentary then Sheriff, we were looking through the footage, some of the things. Yeah, Sheriff, we cannot just put this on the documentary. Akonyo ko hana fata, ze bayine te munko kala fure kon haninga ya kasanke akai wotu ala dimbaya bule fenteng ayina la story for ina team for ala conviction. I've never seen anything like that in a political more me alongo politician or nanyong politician or team. I've never seen anything like that.
Keba fadlok mo jamale yafo. In fact, hani muskunda ko liafo muso do liafo le adu wol dolu ifatale ibe fatu momena yelo tiko on be citrico la dolu yelo konon wala be sinla kadu ko ye patio nyin kanu illa ta patio nyin na illa ta fanan kafu ko lafta mena Gambia nyin patio le sa dila adu ilata nyina fanan kaf ko lafta mena Gambia han biya man soto odo dama te telba balurin o ko e be bulala normale na ke wa fati bafala ko nim fata yelo ne de mun ko yama isa ke na kasanki wote literally ma ko weke wa ala kanonye for the party akole tande if you would want ila last dress kafa I can net mon code kano dang long wote commitment dang long wote Kerr Fatou would have been somebody, you know, even the APRC government, but more particularly under the current government, it would have been something else, but no. 1996, what informed UDP formation, hani bi wala be caring. Oto nte bola wakan ka bawo nin sawunda ninga na chloro falling yawe kule be kelanye yawe me alon ka ko ate keno alo amanke ate dokoye but I cannot go. But I left it. Kuya ke banko ka me ati sana faso to adoko fana sana faso to adita kela jonti fana.
Wow, interesting. Ni ajibe sanjitan sababi from formation UDP formation 22 years of Jamila Mansakunda, and obviously 9 years of Barrow government. Nia Jube, if you look at UDP like journey, from the repressions to the jailings to everything, what stands out for you? And if anything, what is your proudest moment of this journey? And if there are any regrets as well?
Well, my proudest moment of the journey is the event of 2016. Not because I went to jail, not because we went out to social standing, but because when we went to jail, Pationi Amajija, Menkatan in 2016, Nakata any of the parties like then, really, Abe Janjanale. But because Namodu they are resilient, Ilatan Patiolale, conviction, your conviction lesoto. Wala ya kendi 2016. Patio nying amanjeja no. Wala ya kende, if even to 2016, mbejel nyawonya. Senior executive lebijeto.
Yeah.
But some Sundays, then contonta, committing kenole, femi pita la sel kono. Sala sel kono.
Sundays?
Yes, some Sundays committee family executive committee members na bejeto.
Prison cells.
Of course. I mean, we visit each other.
Wow.
And then Ningambandi, Fakeba Kuli. You know, never fongo kana. But until us a fero, na secretary damane kakarondo. Antifadyan. But Fakeba Kuli, yeah, never fangeta, Kadinka dictate wale. Yes, and alhamdulillah, Molbe prison, Melanokafoko, they were not happy. Kanji Jeto. He left them in Angatra Bantala. But left them for a mole Bantala. Nkadi Mola Walla Kasambany.
Wow.
So that was the proudest moment for me. Kavoko, really? I fell into it. Until Bijanto Nyawanya, Pationyin Betamakan. So that shows Kavoko. Pationyin is not built around an individual. The party is built around ideas, which are etched in the minds and hearts of the people. Natra Kavoko, Carlo, then Carbota Jeto Drong, Abe Janjandale.
Yeah. You more into for some of them are not here. Fakeba Tijang, Femi Peters Tijang, and so many other people, Solo Sandeng, and then other people. A day like this, Niulta reflecting back on the role they played in the party, the journey to 30 years. How do you reflect on that?
Well, all that down Sunday, unko mantra nyajo bokan ko nuclear. Be nyajo bokan ba nanyi mol meltata be jura kanne. We are celebrating them. Katu ye menke. Yeah, dunia nyanta lonnale.
Yeah.
And dunia tolo nola damanimo wobemba sifakili. Ngafo dunia biye. Femi Peters ye menke nyimbanko kan. Sinya fula. Abata jail kaswala nyimbanko kan. Mundalele kan ko na nyanto. Nyantale ngosoto. On the 16th, we have found that moment. What more he has flu.
Yes, sir.
Nkako femi nkako please go back home. Yeah. Iman trasahara. Ayenja munala. Akonya ko countryman left me.
Yes, sir.
Ousainu de die na de mi de die. That man should be celebrated. That is why in 30 years from now, commemoration, reflection, and reflection should be on how much these people have sacrificed in this country, and the young Gambian people imagine along. The freedom they now are enjoying is people like Femi Peters. Mayor Canada enjoying that. It's people like Fakeba Koli. If the freedom we enjoy today, Italia Canada enjoying it. I don't talk of myself. Because wolu men la tekan aman la jama kan Solo Sandeng, Solo Koromanyolo. All lost. Solo Koroman lost his life in prisons. Lamin Diba, Kerr Fatou, Anya Kilunda Keje Walla. Ya Busa, Kid Kungla, Anya Datita, Anya Tinyata. All for what? Go Gambia, Tilimbala, member Gambia, it must stop. Go Gambians must gain their freedom. So no Sandeng collect, we must have electoral reform. Well, electoral reform may yalong kafuka fata for it. The Elections Act member in being at that time. Well, tata funyinan a new election act. Almost Sanji Tang.
Yeah.
He lost his life because he wanted electoral reform. Hanu electoral reform fana me along kafuko nata soto. Among Kenya me yalong kafuko. I'm more satisfied. Kunung konomu. Ngamo chairman independent electoral commission ko the authority kamo interrogate ke interview ya busi lale.
Yes.
So that nita fatura nita nata. If I'm present, you koi laftale. Ye to sa fair put scarto soto.
Yeah.
Ite nyinin kana. Adun jawra jamano wala kake.
Yeah.
Ike nyinin kale. Hani si mun kadle nati. Kadu ngola no kato watu katu liketa pale yale. Ni je yalon kafu ko sopita kafu ko tamu din ite mang isang mansi ikenyin kani yenyin ka prove la kafu ko isang mansi.
Yeah.
Ai si chairman ya fala ko wolu.
Yeah.
Wo fankata wo yo bondi buno, which is a very important component.
Yep.
In the investigations of anyone's claimant. Yeah. So solo Sandeng fat for that. You have attestation or not. Solo Sandeng fat for that. Solo Kromanyoli better in jail for that. Yeah. So, love to be dindinglu. Yenye long kafoko until be mento. Mantra to purum fali itelle ko ya kendi. Ni mol dol fada mol fana dunta batal kono. Itelle ko ya na hani bi mol bakang. Nimbe to nya fana nyoye. Fabakar Tombonjata. Lumena Kabir Adam Barrow declare as president.
Yeah.
Fabakar Tombonjata championed a motion for declaration of state of emergency in this country to prevent Adam Barrow from taking office, or at least to create a situation that would make it impossible or hostile for Adama Barrow to become president. Fabakar Tombonjata. He was leader of the majority in the National Assembly. Guess what? Do you know what Moy Bowman was not keka? The late Bojang, Ablai Bojang.
Yeah.
Speaker then.
Yeah.
I had a call Kelly to abort household sing. Mayor of a National Assembly member, Amari still in the House of National Assembly. So that it can a majority, it can a quorum sort of. He tried it. And that was one of the reasons really because this man wanted really to have democracy enthroned in this country. This man they call Sidi Njai. Well, Adama Barrow will never be sworn on this soil, on the Gambian soil. And today, for me, that is making a mockery of Solo Sandeng's sacrifice. It's making mockery of the sufferings of all United Democratic supporters, including Fatimata Jawara.
Yeah.
It's a mockery of it. And we want the young Gambian people, Yenyilong, Kavoko, United Democratic Party has always been there for the Gambian people, has always been there for the proper democratization of this country. Freedom dole sacrifice for it. And that is we. We say this with our heads up. The Mallamoma, and nobody can contradict that. We say that with our heads up. So, and I want to say that, when we are doing that, Adama Barrow was part of us. President Adama Barrow was part of us. And that is why it baffles me how Mayor Alon Kafoko was promoting a motion for declaration of a state of emergency in this country. Jenna, compensating for what? For me, I would rather lose an election to anybody than seek the support of a person, Menko, and take care of president in winter. You go corner palace after Kasu Yambulu.
There's no enemies in election politics. That in line. I mean, I think, to be fair to you, the party, a lot of people look at this with even the activists, all of them, these things, because kilo koleata no 22 years kilo koleata dimita, mol fata, mol soronta, ku jawbal kita. To see that those people be walebe mararin danaka, number 3 in the country, in line in the hierarchy, how does that, as a party, nale ol jube, albuka mirako, ale nyinkelo min beke, ale sacrifice beke atata wal nyama for?
Well, we are sacrificing among the cases at least. Baon left a kukurung me bojanto botajanto maral kurung. At least we botajanto.
Yeah.
It's not a mantra nyama me along kafka left ala nyama. But hanbi at least sayata.
Yeah.
Kununti. So we have that satisfaction. I have the satisfaction of sitting here and say that, look, I can raise my head up. That is satisfying. Ndinglu, they are not the type of people who are public, but they'll be bragging about my father did this. Well, no, you will never. In fact, you don't. Nobody even knows my children. Killing them about Facebook phone call. That's all, Otherwise, and she doesn't even talk about the achievements of her father.
No,
yes.
She doesn't.
Yes.
She doesn't.
Yes.
So, in this whole journey, any regrets? Anything that you can look back and say, we wish we had done this.
Yes.
This way.
Yes. We had a. What I think was a boycott of an election. That matter that I regretted.
What's that?
No regret back and nimisa elector election boycott. Parliamentary election boycott. Yes.
Which year was that? 2011?
No, not 2011. Was it 2006?
Okay. Parliamentary boycott.
Was it 2006 or 2002?
Okay.
Well, anyway,
it's one of those. Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
That is one. I may regret back.
Why?
Because if you leave the political terrain for a period of 5 years, to come back and recover is difficult.
Yeah.
But again, because of the UDP and the members, because of their belief, their conviction, when we contested next parliamentary elections, we came back good. We came back, we came west, Bakau, Jara West, was it Jara West, Jara East, and Kian Central. We came back, and Badbo, we came back on them. That is because Namulu, grassroots, they continue to believe in the United Democratic Party. The land Mele and Kavoko were difficult terrains for us. When we abandoned them, difficulty increased. So that is a decision regret, but we'll never take such a decision again. It is because of that boycott, Kavoko, APRC sat on the parliamentary seat in the National Assembly. In the Kiang West, that was because of that.
Because of that.
Well, we took back. We took back Nasirang.
Yeah. So one thing, you talk about UDP boycotting the parliamentary, but one thing you guys were effective we were effective on was also the early role we play in parliament and also challenging Jame, because during the 22 years me alonko Jame Bijang, basically it was just UD, obviously UDP and Doi were very prominent, and Ahmad Ba watu NRP, because after he was very vocal and effective in the National Assembly. Barika ali ni ko nga lual challenge ke faling ka kelol ke UDP versus Kari, UDP versus KMSM versus this. Wasiata baleke. Yamira, how did that help? Even though you were a minority in the assembly, you wanted to make sure you were felt, Moliala presence felt. Why was that important for the party?
Well, it was to demonstrate to the Gambian people, kaitandila. Kafko ha mantra marling. Nimba marling bankola be kol kala tenne. Barba mantra marling bankola kol be keka nyama nga aje kavoka ning luwa manyota. Oto mbita luwa buntole. Puru nimbe marlola be menkela si sembo sot no luwa bunta pour koke. Ole atinna ngola na ngo challenges nyolke. And cooking there's something more melong because a fata damien no what at na mantra law report no kono.
Yeah.
Justice Honorable Justice B.Y. Kamara, Honorable Justice Hadi Roche, now Court of Appeal Judge.
Hadi Roche, yeah.
Ya jamii by jantole. Molia for kafka nyamanya na kela. Ora amanya na kela wato na manya na kela muna nyanta kela. Amen. In my own personal name. Ngat government samani. Pour kaje kaitande ko yol bondi ila palaso to nyame amantin silo manta in judicial independence ibe interfere kan wala wal wakito be la jana futala jojol ma ye justice sala wada fanam bonde nga motion dunde kava ko lafta justice sala wada fanan to e kafu mo jojol ma yen men bonde yeah bare yan kiti oni yakili lume na yakil first time honorable Marcin Firdaus adlom attorney general
Yeah.
You know ana telecourt ako judges nyola ko in sonta Darboe memfo ni labora ni silo mata ni luwa manta
Imuruta ko.
ako ko sonta la nying mu kulet me alon ka ko te argue against it. That was very honorable. You know, so yeah, declaration okay. Kawako wala dismissal was unlawful, was unconstitutional. And when George killing you me for kuma saka ko ne tata ya fo la boss ko luwa ay bulaw noma dama luwa bulaw no luwa noma romen bina sort lan nyinto o damma de kala justice nikitobi only African. You know, we are doing this because bawo sembe koten insitano jelte drum adun tarije to ngaso ta lafta men so nene manya kasi kula ado baton lafta men ta sotla baro sata kafoko ngamira liasi yandi molbul and na follow keta muneti fase kujabi wala Gambia la case followed under the constitution. Astagfirullah, man kala case followed. Interfang la case followed. Okay. Ofana na challenge neke about na fonko permit ko. Wato waninga sa feroke.
Wala nying
Inspector General kuntal mel katraje to wato la. Have security reason. Yeah. So data makoni ngasamba high court na reference ke kata court of appeal then another kind of Supreme Court led but about more court of appeal le bijeto atata jeto Justice Chumba wala preside over the matter ajibe ko ni mo lafta kiti o natla under the current constitution silol mel beye ndelengo bundal fana liyel moli ka ko silo men se samba high court and silo men nyante samba supreme court alhamdulillah ngokata ngoki janto then fase ku jabi la case not on loi men folon ka ko karworo ni chef la palaso 15 yata election la nyanta tarla jeto na case mel dundi wasa ngamra case woro nyosi bar fase ku jabi folo taketa man sakunda ya argument nyo beke bare ela kangmallo luwale lota ndafo lantel kan le lota bar luwale tang lota jeto kabro keta drong wo constitution kono wo men ka fo konin fonko sita kar wor sita chef la palace nin kar wor nin kan nay kar wor si imari election la nyanta kele yo boni constitution nin kono wato do nga kuke be ka ko banko na nyata talo isinana luwa kuntang do sama ka ko ha sama ita nyon kala janto telto son nyon la nyata
garal ne mo bata
na bar nyanta batala monela manyana batala ngam fan sociala le nin ko be batala woto sim fonyo mo leji ko men so do fay place ni wato place ni sax nyanta la ngosay but as long as mo be jikirin nin kul keta mal kaf kamanya fa mitalale code menja ko code fa pila fanya chomba ya fanya me baju bela nyanta duna bunda jumalla fo nyanta duna hay po code bunda la ba fo nyanta duna supreme code bunda la so okay
dia jube 30 years bi wato media mota ikakasha UDP musole lurla minta patiola bambang bi jama ika credit badi musola ko ni tolti nun jebi sakala musu jatol bukanyina nyimbe birkama to sajo kunjansa ni ba fola musole lodula minke UDP la sangitan sa fobi iba resume la nyaade
ni musol tanu UDP sotla wallahi ni musolte UDP te sotla ani ajan ko UDP te sotla e ba ammo men sotla kono me yalon ka foko e patele patio muta comme so walkat muta nyame e be men sotla ta abe sotla le barate si ala bake sajo kundan sane nyu si fal be siarin patio nyu kon la ani bi no gon janyo le siarin jahlo ani bi and même natra ka foko luwa dol falinta o muso dolo ibe jala député bun konde banne ko mo leta angale kan fo dol ka fo ka ko defa ma man lon ci dinda ngata ka ina bari ya hakilo men soto e ka même fono kuma sarento banko la ko to karanal bu ka keno woto nim falindro keta luwala pour quand même be fala député bun kono be beti ala ba ke benyi mus hakilma ba lu jama jala dama be dunna bu député bun kono adu si banko la ko fo jeto anya mens hata jim Gambia man ak UDP bar Gambia musolu yela pati wol mutanyame Gambia ke wol me la pati mutawnya for me I think it's across the board. And ninko Gambia musolo da wato jama you know nka more reference na bari musma mantra party killing bari ani ajama they grew up together, you know, new perseverance, Amisila. She's a pioneer.
She is.
Pioneer. She's a pioneer.
Yeah.
You know, Musolu at a reference point later. Pour Miss Jamae. Look, Amisila ayala dunia bekele. You know, Kabrajita Karambungto. Ayala dunia bekele for the upliftment of the ordinary Gambians. Nimpala solo, Amisila could have left Doi. But Ani, a lot of men, I don't have to participation in politics is not just to enjoy the grandeurs of office. Love the men and a banquet. Mariam Denton. She has sacrificed a lot for this country. And several other women. And these are women melankaf ila pationing ya mutale bultanin fulola. Look. But nak do fanan be kono le. Wal fanan really I'm sorry to use this one, but I me ko jikambuo.
Jikambuo.
O ka be yankala dron. No te ngamoli je. Ya jamela jamano to.
Yeah.
Wal be nyami APRC kono. Ye bunya men soto APRC kono. Ye paraso men soto APRC kono. Ka foko ya jamesi bo janton. Within 2 months, when the APRC abandoned, then more mirror. Then more mirror. Kat as do nyawanya.
Yeah.
Unlike PPP, sada do pata janton. Bare ala kunu kumbal be muskunda. Aja jambandin rame nyolo. Duta kama sonyolo. Aja fat salad aja fat sikam. They remained kunda kamaro nyolo.
Yeah.
They remained loyal to PPP. Servido fana namus jatwal be they all remain loyal to NCP.
Yeah.
Imanta.
Yeah.
So muso dol bi jata dal wol fanal dal ben function da pour si fudan ken dol dal ni wato ben mel wata mo. No, not honestly. Kabiya jamatata. It should for just less than 6 months, as if Jame never existed in this country.
But still, I'm for Fabakar Moy. Fabakar Tomo, Jenny Musol for Fabakar Tomo Jata.
And Kelta Manja Yalum Musol principled support.
They're very principled.
They're principled support.
Yeah.
Border for
Yeah.
Border for Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Near Jube 1996. Kabiring ye kumandi koeko ibe Olympics. I remember nila kashako ni yafunye. Ibe Olympics ye kumandi koeko lafta lembe kafudole lokang puri nana. Utaimo kiba fati ko utaimo ibe tanifula. Actually, there's this other guy me anko nga interview for ako Ousainu mu lawyer ya baleti ala lawyer warta bari ala lawyer ya futata ndami ala nafulo mo futano je because of political. Niya jibe 1996 kabiri ye kumande iko puri nana ina nyi kafo lead imalo nga bekela nyadi you didn't know whether it's going to turn like this, but you believed in it. Iko bari mbani nata ngata na alfa le diam itate nata e kango bulebulu 30 years b yamira no nim kunu jube kunu mubiti itara prison na fulo be tinyata nyim political kono kelo sifa be any dingo tata nyola prison okono, and you told me that was the most difficult thing for you ila incarceration okono the fact ko lo minne ko fanta dawola inhaler ko inate fu inhaler asthmatic attacks so that night that was the most difficult night for you ila entire prison time but in aju wol beketa ila supporters all fata dol soronta dol yemanta all of this na fulul kasarata ni komande biñol lungola ko teke ko pour ye kafoni late. Would this be the same response you have given?
It would have been the same response. Could have fallen na jet. Bao ning come any other things then I'll be very selfish. Kadialo untela kasarolo. Anin ding la bata ibole foka ba dola kasaro dum do fanana bala diming dum do fanana dimba la bata dum ada be mundo ko kan te support. They believed in my leadership because you support. You know, Serious Anya is much older than me, and I'm ado amanka kavun tell karantati. Maybe not an experience. He's more experienced than me. Nata Serious Sanyang. Samuta Yabute. foya bulo kati Ahmad Sane ye muyamuta twice wala nan ko Ahmad Sane ko September mata wati
Yes.
twice ya muta kabute and each of them each occasion his life is threatened but the severity of the torture is a threat to his life. I mean, really, I cannot regret when Ahmad Sane is not regretting. Sajo Kunjang, the residual effect of the torture menkala wala yafa. Bute boy. Fa Bajo Nyolo, all those people. Lamarong, Dutelo, all of them. The residual effect of torture me yakela. Wale yafa. Kanga for solo Sunday dinding. Ayeta ay bayol tu ali atimolo nyaling bukani diamuno man diamono ni konya kona nan ko tenke han yenyim membe fo nya yobe I'll have the picture of Solomon Sunday in my mind on the back in battle so that the lilo me yati na fafata and so noble. It is badge of honor for me. It's a badge of honor. And I think all my these colleagues, it's a badge of honor for all of them. For Femi Peters Lombang, for Lamin Dambun Deba Lombang, for Sidia Sanyan Lombang, for Ansmana Deba, for Samsila Lombang. All of them. It's a badges of honor for all of us. Abu Karambakas and the rest of them. Men tata siata. But alhamdulillah, when you have Ansundin Keta, Allah Job Kante, and of course, Seku Makalo, and Kemis and Jam is still around.
Yeah.
But then unable to be physically present with me on that stage at Brikama on Sunday was quite traumatizing for me, quite agonizing for me.
Kemisen, right?
Kemisen and Seku Makalo.
And Seku
Makalo. Quite agonizing for me. We all just compensated for it by visiting each other. Went to visit Seku Makalo that morning. Kemisen also came to the house. Kanasu okono kana kaduanye jeto. So really, amanke kuti nimisata men adunta nimisalala momeke.
Okay.
Nimisalala. Kaningo kedro befisalla le. Katu mella to dol kan. Alata mo jamal ka you imagine somebody like Jal Brahman Bay. Yeta soron kaso kono. Ibe jeto campaign was on. Ifuntita. Imay mira katela dimbaya lia. Eko namoli be sate jumal to nyawatu kono. Yebule no majeto.
Allah mol ibuka
discourage. Yalo wono mol melan ko pati o nyimuta. Tanda bafula batu ngatanga dimbaya jube. But I'm okay. From prison, Janjambure, I moved straight away. Kana kabula mol no. These are the sacrifices Gambian kol nyanta mellon.
Yeah.
Kavo ko Jal Brahman Bay, Jalonomu. Ayana ka at palace sort la akarantal nak at school le. Karani Baba Joe, they were classmates. Bari at manya lo palace kang at ko mujalo leti. Several other people like him. So ni ko benta kavo ko ifota nyin o manya na kala moy kubati. Wanyanda kala moy kundinati. Wanyin dolo. La Jal Brahman Bay moja mato kala de. Yemuta prison. Ye funti ila dimbayal be confused be nyaadile ite me mira kaf ko batu ngata na dimbayal jiba fo fayla manu bodo bande fam bang e mira wala ko ibita campagne lal ko no but UDP mo damane so kenoide
what is the I tell my grandmother at home what is it about UDP for them I'll borrow Pamodo's own phrase ako UDP ko mo Chinese ole ni ta ko ya mira ko fatal But also, it's like, it's a belief, me alonko, me believe that wrong. That's it. Why is it that?
Well, kadu follow yana na kavo ko mukafani afoye. Yana kavo la leadership mukafani afoye. Yana kavo la leadership among adume. From 1996 up to now, UDP leadership, especially the core leadership, Jumale Bota, Kata Party Contento, Ko Aya Palace or Legita Tata or the normal. Hani Lami Wajwara Membotanu. Amanta to APRC, Atata Le Patiolo.
Yeah.
But Amanta APRC.
I'm national president. Almane manika farkela anin dol voltata.
Well, Voltata, after Yajako, a section of UDP tata, Eko no section of Bitala.
Yeah.
Bari, Kavoko, Mbe UDP le, Mbitala, APRC, ba wato, Walka jump to APRC, and no, among because Bella Tele Kavoko Membembulu, Olum Tonyati. Anu hani bi hani mel botan kono itata yalla na ka ko membe mbul bi wala mtoñati wala kam wala ka ko batata opposition yalla so badu ngatam fonyo
dul ko falu ka bata opposition yalla ba sanji tan sabasila
toña fasa mo manyana batala wala de
okay
ka toña fasa mo manyana batala wala
Ninang 30th anniversary ni mimbenta 3 months to election. Bara ni mimfanam benta wala coalition of form ta mimu Gambia First Coalition oti UDP led alliance ekata ila nyaton koti. Ngane ko coalition dul kasotolano. But what makes this coalition different? Muna ya believe ko ning coalition is the one that will take you to the State House in December 2026.
Follow Mayor Sanwalon Kafoko, a coalition leaders not be. Ibe la tanale. You have to trust.
Yes.
Ejiko soto. Ni man la fangla. Inyanta menkele bukake. Wado ma ikanari yale.
Yeah.
And all of them believe in me. As their leader. And Ilo believe in me. They want to show, they are going to prove to the whole of Gambia that we are not mistaken in rallying behind Mr. Darboe. He is the one to be trusted, and he is the one as Jim Banko problem as a topotono. They are determined to prove that point.
Do you think this coalition is strong enough? And I think I'm so happy with that Mr. Satu. Momodo Satu. Yeah, very good guy, smart guy. I interviewed him here the other day, and they told the coalition to put together. But I told them, is this just to put people together, or do you really believe they have the strength, all these people? Baroko, andu ntolfango ba ko dolfango bi jate ate fango mi banko president ama wol sude
well malo
akala ya kompino le fango la fan nte fango ya fu jane ko dolbi je nte fango amra na fans club police ata wol baro fana yo fa ko ala ya kompino le fango la bol win la dolbi ya bol win la election auto so ako you just wanted people to come together a group will form just to form a coalition, but really what is the significance of the coalition?
Ya na fatu nte mo momenti mukalaf ka mo jutunde afanna mukalaf ka jutune ako fo moma o kasamba mo kan ya ma bari note ay memfo dala ni mon o jamale bate yade mo fula patio
Henry Gomez
mo na la musula patio
Henry Gomez
mune bobulu no bari yalo bari memma President Barrow akatari yala nyina lale note PPP well their support in 2021
yeah they did But I told mom full PPV soto def. PPV faratal sila.
Just
Okay.
Fata fane full APR sila soto ba?
Hani ha.
Fa fane full APR sila soto.
Okay, ko nga jio dila. Ila mol nga dia la.
Na for is okay.
Go ahead.
All right, let me see water.
Drink some water. If not, even tell blame la. They're telling me I should give you water. Don't me? Can't know it.
Atafana full APR soto?
Yes. Ha.
And that is demonstrated by the National Assembly elections in Vonyi.
Yes.
So akanyina le. Ida kanyalo amalong amamfelong. Ganu.
Yes.
Wo ba support la tumo men. Am avocat for man feng wel manke fenti. Yalla me mala silandade.
Mune what?
The majority of young alliance partners be able to come jande. C'est Ousainu from Sukuta. C'est Tijan from Bruford. Mr. Fall from Jana from Brikama. Yeah, man. Wole mala silandade. Kavo ko mosjik damena akunu kumbalbe police yar fa be Mr. Darboe ko. Wo wole ya silan. Sabi ñu ko makalantal foka. But kata failung boy tan nata ñen manke fenti alhamdulillah but at least ngani assurance de ka ko itali auto wolu individual ngola carte lo sorte as an assurance to me ka ngola carte sorte
nga coalition even though alla game first coalition was set up the UDP led alliance bari nga jema ida hanisa you're still in Apex. Obviously, you know, it was announced you guys have withdrawn from Apex, but you personally went on Apex meeting the following Saturday. And I have never seen you fight for an election like you're fighting this year. You're personally getting involved in all these things. Muna nemurunta Apex. What is there? What are you looking for at Apex?
I'm looking to convince the others in Apex to accept a party-led coalition. That's what I'm there. That's why I'm there. And I think nyanta koleke. Nim felta wala otu mono nansi na si ngajwe nyanta menkela. Katu ngamenji mem kalamutane is UDP APP Sobea and GFA.
Gambia for all, yes.
Well done.
And
Tabah Reumi, yes, a movement.
Yes, a movement. Three parties and a movement.
And a movement. Well, bijeto. Yeah, man. And mbakata kanne puru nsi sondi laftamin ha puru kafama. Adum mantra kata kan fanande. Yare mbak fana man ka ba ko mbol fana. Adum ba duwani nin kan fana. Ha.
Ni election kam ta ajartale.
Ha kad ko ni election
yeah
ne baro taje to Gambia tinyatale Gambia tutale wallahi Gambia ni manke kavoko opponent diamolo nyenti bar ni nom to nyati mtenga lombe damen in my office daily mol men kana ya any problem sifa men kana dinding binala yawe mbe nyindula kare yawe na fees betenne na nyimbetenne and some genuinely come ko njiko mumenti batata bakwe abe kampo kono masoto mbemendo and this is every day lanyo call kake we cannot allow such a situation to continue in the country mol bitala am so mol na tete ya janne ka fa comme ma koy ya rifale pour ngata Dakar
every day donation you know
ha mbita jaru Dakar adu am manke nyinde ka ko they make it up in the medical report la kana signed by the doctors in the hospital recommending ka ko they must go abroad for treatment ibita abroad for treatment for what fonga mol doctor lo so dem fana doctor ma londo so to bang of course just londo certainly we have many of them in consultants in the various domains of medical science many of them quite competent bari la do ko jora ma soto Go to Karantaba. There's no extremis, there's no lab. Dialysis machine to blood in Bangkok, Namanke Banjunti. I have relations, but I'm not going to put dialysis in the Kakajanto. I do me maybe you have to do it, till Saba. Yalo wo, no bola, ila bandimba, qualified Boloncono Janela. Imol topoto. So ning Gambian ko len banko ti nyambu wallahi be nyodo mala janne ka ita be jikirin tela ka ko bat ngata Usain Darboe ya pon sa ya tra fa ita fa fisata Usain Darboe wala mina kala banko kan wala ya na no for me this election is not about me. This election is about the Gambian people.
Minako will bankola situation because that is very important. I will still go back to the coalition. Ibe Apex, I'll be back and more convinced. But there are other significant players. Ibe Kombo Foka, Keba Mariboya. I mean, about the NPP, the National Youth President. Right now, ngala strength jelabe mintandekang in the field. Obviously, what are you guys doing to get him over? Are you guys? The transfer window is open right now. Yalo mol kafni transfer window. But at least alliance windows are open.
Yalo kakana for kebenyin kala football match quote, transfer window,
Football the window
transfer window. But we are not leaving anybody behind. We are talking to everybody, and we'll continue to talk everybody to talk to everybody. Yeah, we'll continue to talk to everybody. Baro e mel amam melong. Now NPP, moja made la muru mutambie baso kande elobe bonka because ba mad baso kanya dol baso kan telefonal baso kan mobe baso kan he knows kafoko this year ata survive na farmer kuna had announcement kafoko he was proceeding on leave from today.
Yes, atata leave for her.
Amanda level. Eco 29 is gone on inaugurations.
Nanyum for so to lenko. Barobe campaign mina nyina election nena maji. But I falliele.
Yes, aya. Yalo ayamira be campaign yaje Brikama.
Yeah.
Brikama ye mumele. Wala yatina ala lifa ya bai akopatu ngata masilol melno ngata ngaf so that
leave for vital
natra kafoko you are going on leave. What have you got to do with inauguration of roads? That's an official act.
Yeah.
That's official act. Brikamale matuno siri adu something bigger is coming than Brikama. Sidoro.
Okay.
No, something bigger than
something
Brikama.
Is cooking, something big?
Oh yes. Jinankai. Honey.
So, if you look at Sovel Mia and Kogama participate in release Wolomcom, if you look at the numbers, President Barrow is not growing. B, official number, 7 points between UDP and the president. That is near margin of error one DJ, Feman today. A lot of people believe the opposition or NATA together. If you add Yemin for UDP also and unite, that is 44%, right there. Meaning the opposition right now is winning against the president.
That is right.
That is what it's showing.
That is right, yes. Fatu nga tanya yalo ntenye statistics nyodo. Mbuka fo tonyalo mu, mbuka fo na manke tonyate. Yalo nkabrisa prasi ata yile funtende. Ya fanko well, nyeme itanila wale yempeku pekule. Ko ebesina babasina. Yempeku peku. Multa ngado ko imagine seleta.
Yes.
Nindo fana empeku pekula befankala bari to momene bo so vekala. Pour ibe vote la meje.
Yeah.
Or you have intention to vote.
To vote.
Ya what mama alliance today.
Honey. This was all before this alliance.
What mama alliance today.
Yeah.
So now that there's alliance.
Can we participate? Surprise Canal October. They're going to do one.
Yeah. Now that there's an alliance.
We should look out for those numbers.
One should look out for those numbers. Adum President Barrow dum fanang ala fonko ya tale with alliance partners. Adi bakele on UDP to moment, we had no allies.
No alliance, yes.
So for me, I'm not ignoring it. I will not ignore it at all. I will intensify na efforts nyolo ngamenke duma fonseleta. Yeah, honeybee mbole ke honeybee mbe kontila kole ke. Now with the support of our alliance partners. President Barola Fonko, ya fenkele taking him because alliance partners they will all say we are voting for him. And
in fact, the survey said 41% believe that UDP-led coalition will win. That is above Barola 31.
32.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
UDP-led 41%.
Yeah.
So that is also a very significant number, even though Alliance Mansoto.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of alliance people are looking at, but that's what the survey said.
Yeah.
But still, I've always told people, 2021, Kabrin Sepres Fintita. Iko Barola will win la.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, until we are for the National Assembly. The same thing.
Yeah.
Mayoral, Cabrico, UDP lebe yambe win for LRR, Momala.
Yeah.
But it's time and time again, those numbers come to be proven.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you are saying that you're looking at this and you're working on the numbers. And I think that's what all political parties should do.
Oh yes, that's what we are doing. We are not dismissing and we will not dismiss it at all.
Yeah.
We pay the greatest respect to it. It's really urging us to work hard, and we are going to work harder so that on the 5th of December, but there will be something new in this country. I don't allocate
Now let's look at what UDP will do in key areas. I think the biggest challenge in this country is electricity. Kabrin samanda fo nyusu to tebe kabrin 8 o'clock. Be telephone call because of some electrical issues. What I'm dealing with is what every business is dealing with, is what every home is dealing with. And the government has not given us any tangible plan. Yes, yeah, by 2030, I think the goal was to have 100% or 90% coverage. But coverage and availability also matter.
2026.
Yeah, 2026.
2026, yes, December.
December.
Yeah.
They all 3 months to December.
Yeah.
What do you think should be done? Pour que n'y problème omi alon ko ba kono ka Gambia bonda kono.
Dalna yakaf ko various factors lomo. Adu ibe are interlinked. Ite kilimbondi nola. Your land karala, your address, the problem is solved. Yeah. First, there's management issue. You look at the turnover of managing directors in NAWEC. Managing director, now fancy Miralianat. Janabe kukala jeto don pef ya bonde womu problem on jeto fulanjang ni masin kotolu adu yalo nene masin nati janto adu wa masin bi dolbe be brikama mo la yan nani birjo food Joshua old Joshua ya fly over so jeto mol pour kasel dam ka jiduma yebe boyndi pour generator je isa sama no brikama
Okay.
Yeah. And ngafo oralito and akuyata mansa kunda den e konte mo fanolati ma anyan rene no etel menke kan do ko kendolo ko wallahi ko e be nyin jerno to men nati kante be nyum men dende nyi lesi atamba mati waka ya clean le drum I shining, but it tells you that I'm bad. Kufala matrabir kami matrado, they're not functioning. Generation is a problem. But near generation, you must have distribution, proper distribution, and affordability. Kurang da koleta janto. No, don't you meet us to tell a bull kono. Ebuka kurang sanno. $25. You okay in the meter. Wabe savra for how long? I don't think I be hand 2 hours sila. the current situation men kono thing. Yeah, a mixed use for generation. You mixed use nyanto all thing. Rely on masinglu and then green energy. Maybe during the day. Yeah, it's green energy use and at night ngama single thing. I don't the fuel is so costly.
Yeah.
Mbata kan damen mbe revenue di kan walla pulwela energy infrastructure ya doku ya dada whilst our own energy infrastructure manyatli wala mbe luaso la dono because if you are buying dama ka ko luaso le
Yeah.
And the danger nin kuketa folio lo supply ya kuntu no alternatives yeah ni ya kuntu na ko ba resource ko tenke ya on conditions more onerous than now aten sambala dulato. So one, we must make sure anyanta jala kafoko management ning. Yeah, you don't interfere with management. Yeah, ye bula ye la doko kanyama. Fature is the managing director. I don't like Fature. Or nga Fature invite la to her event. Aye la fonko le kila manager water section yo le kina jeto. Nga na fundraising kale e man na jeto. Nyel man la finna. Na Fature bondi jeto. Or Fature ko nyina nyanta kela. Eko hanyi ben sabote kadne. Na professionals nyol melan ka ko late la ngeta do ko la ngana dula dila ka ko yeje gardenye je tamandinya ila London la ngamira ila London la ta walla ila do ko non la ta walla oto niye bula jeto duka de bula yela do ko akanyama kana interfere with it no de moja mala tambeta dula to including the current minister.
Yeah.
Including the current minister.
So ni lafta na work restructure la ilafta masinkutul sana properly, you need to invest heavily in that. Obviously billions and billions la investor from World Bank and other donor partners, but if elected president, you will be inherit a country mia lonko billions and billions in debt. And nayatra ite ba kodo won la min tole kanyi investment sifa ke andung iba try la fanan kan na julo kadan de pura kan na gena la fa beri julo mbem kunto anin tol mama rengol fango to ban julo.
Absolutely.
So right now that is the challenge moment ngajele a few months back government has to approve nawek 640 something million to go pay for electricity from Senegal just for 55 days. Ninga told Dolly a race line, read an opinion piece on that co. Ngamro 55 days or elapsed na murunta back to Mbedami. They are saying that is not the situation. Hopefully it's not, but at least 55 days time elapsed exactly the time mi alonko, anyanta banaminto. Saying kurang murunta wonyam. Saying ni lafta stable koteke. Hopefully maybe they will have to go back to that arrangement or something. Now, kudi jamale dunta nawe konto, hani saying kurang ma regleno. Ni de ganyeta ilafta ka nawe deda. How are you going to effectively do that without taking more loans and grant from Fisiata? But loans me along ka abene julo gena la fala, and then every single day, instead of investing on productive sector, you are paying loan service. Nakudo be kata world. Albo okay no like
in the first place, bank te dunia membu kajulta.
Yeah.
Adon bank te dunia mente julta la. An American ala sembo be. Akajulota.
Akajulota.
But juluta pour dans te masakunda me la bekala last resort later. Yenye men for $650 million. How much can that do to develop our own energy infrastructure? Munayatin, it would an energy infrastructure. Yeah, memfo is because major only an be kurama regular and ni cover technical problem. What is the nature of the technical problem? Because for moi, For engine number 1 but munaba engine number 1 la it was na moy and that is because ila hello imman la fi ko le expose bari why can't we muna the independent power producers ñol invite la nang maybe it has sajiba ka fo ko to power station ñin ni ñim engines car membe jeto until bo replace la produce energy and sell to Navek and or even not only sell to but can even export. What stops? Because Navek is supposed to be a profit-making institution. It's in business. When a government environment create la, it will be easy for Navek to enter into private partnership agreement with people who might be interested in investing in the energy sector of the country. Of course, if you know you are not taking any loans. Malaf nak ay ko port ta nya de malaf nya ko nyangte. Wana fa ko nyangte. Yeah. I kem kunkan. Ani malaf ay ko nyangte. But these are things that should be explored. Yeah. I mean from green energy. I mean we need it. Look at what is in Jambur. Investment menketa ojama that's $650 million ye menke in Dakar. New York and the Jumbo type of project in Basse, it will help address our problems. But not only that, but it must also be affordable.
Yes.
It must be affordable. Ye banko be ko kuranjuro saba Gambia be ko no e metal dundula to metal bi jeto like surwal ka mebal kad melia ata ka kurang sang ka they cannot afford it e kadula jamaje in the provinces metas no be dame ika kata no Navek ka kurang sanjeto wala badin lebe tubabu dum wal kanyi kase ka kela mitas nyolto bari fondamental mel bijanto hani you can't afford it. And then natra kavoko imantra tala into PPP for Ibe operate as it is now operating. Nawek Nyana Kafako is providing social services. And in provision of those social services, there are certain areas where the services have to be provided for. Adung illa jo wolnyant wolbe fonko undergola, wolnyant men dépense la would not be the same as Basansan chambers. Tabe kala nyamen. Imanyana calculate. Because you are providing social services those people. You don't could yala really remember tell me right to kaf ko nyanta ko leke. Barnabe kabri 1997 kaf ko Gambia dunta di boko na bi mambono di boko. Sanjitan Lulu now almost Sanjitan Lulu now. 1977 now 2027 it will be 50 years. 50 years. 1997 molla fonkol tinyata lela bana salono molla subol tinyata this year mol jamale subol fay this year fana bana salono this is so bad.
Yeah, it was bad. But so me jahal rural electrification ni because jama nim kuram problem o kira ka dan kombo janne because ka fu janne demand ning gena seleda but nga min notice wolong ning silo ni Basse jara soma phone
bansang
farafenya hanin na badibu kerawan
bansang
nga molde people because every night nteka sefero ke pejo ka fu mole ko nte man kurang sto ite asoto le bang I get people from Badibu, people from Kiang, people from Jara, but I'm thinking these are the rural electrification project. Muna hatina wolfana man kurang sto no. Muna And we're not getting a proper explanation.
Explanation. Yes, we get proper explanation because la generation capacity only load. Among really from 40, but it's so when I was vice president, I got assistance. Got given a big generating machine. Me yalam kafoko Banzan, Bantanto, Sololo, even across the river. You know, a sea-based supply electricity land, free, without any interruption. And Ganyanji Kavoko, a bus station na Bansang didn't work at Bansang. But of course, yeah, for Gambia. For me, not that's for Gambia. But yeah, somebody like Coteneto. I still did not serve the purpose. Because that machine could serve the whole of Basse, Alonghare, Sabi. It was that big. Alakabas was that big. Fado, Namera, one of the problem of the moment is that Nimbe na call Kela, we don't look into the future. Things like electricity, the demand, is based on population. Now, you should look at population in the next 5 years. What will be the percentage of growth in the population? So that Nibe Kokukala cannot get just for this year, for the current population. Extrapolate it for even 10 years. So that the population increase will not affect the demand. But if you have higher demand than what your capacity may sort of course, it leads to this sort of thing, load shedding.
Yeah.
Load shedding. And I just want to tell Gambia Bay, Kavoko, I don't have a generator. I don't have a solar.
Baroko.
I don't have solar. So I don't have any of these things. Honestly, I don't have. Yes, and it should be that. It should be that. I can afford to buy a generator.
Yes. Some design dolbas and buy for.
No, I wouldn't. I will tell them not to.
Yeah.
I can afford to buy a generator. But Munayatin, the generator thanks so not fengere. Fenge Kafanyame, Modu Pamod Kafanyame, Majoma. Ufananka kurang le use. But I'm a generator sort of. Ning kurang fata. Adeta sotla. I don't left about Jomma. Mkombe menila left at the father. Nimba Jomma be Terakanyandi.
Yeah.
Kurang la soto baliato. I feel about feel Kanyam Fananga feel one.
So I come to Kabio video record la Kurama Sotono.
No, before then. Oh no, probably. Honestly.
Baroko,
that's what they would say. Honestly. Why would I do that? You know? But really, because I got so pissed off.
Yeah.
You know?
It's frustrating.
Yeah, in fact,
I saw this person put a video on Fenko to TikTok at Dingo Belaring Amansino Ako Kamol Ninakafo. Is this what everybody goes through every night?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think government needs to look at what is happening. Yes. Another thing this country is facing is the growing homicides. Mialanko Abisiakam Bangkokam. Would you say the Barrow government has lost control of the security situation of this country?
Well, the personal security of individual security is very much under threat. Ngalong Kafoko, the stateless security maybe is well looked after, and I hope that continues also.
Okay.
But the stateless security is also contaminous with more individual security, because individuals, knowledge security is under constant threat. What it can lead to could be a state of anarchy.
Yeah.
Because more be Buffalo Kavolo, Benjola. and that is not good. O man better put in a bank way. Really, na law enforcement agencies, particularly the police, think they are doing good job, but under very difficult conditions. Very difficult circumstances.
What would you do if elected as president to curb the violent crime rates? Would you put more money into the
I'll put a lot of money in the provision of the necessary equipment that the police need to do their work, particularly in patrolling. They will have as many vehicles as possible, and more of unmarked vehicles, because the criminal and a marked vehicle, they find their way, they're trying to run away. But on unmarked vehicle, so maybe there's an opportunity for us, we rob this man. So that they can really help in model. In a cells, they can attack them in their cells and pick them and take them away. And I mean, if there is patrolling around, particularly this Greater Banjul area, Serakunda, Bakau, Birkama area, Banjul, needing effective and coordinated patrolling katajeto. Maybe that will help to curb this rise in homicide. It is mind-boggling. Broad daylight, can go, in a public place. You kill somebody there and take away money and disappear. Before the person is apprehended. It's really mind-boggling. I think also citizens should really be watchful.
Community policing.
Yeah, they should be watchful and assist the police. They should really be watchful and assist the police. Police with the limited resources they have. I think they are doing well. Ngano more ke criticise e mambaraka e maintain impre ye menno especially about police only para ke be kule e man fe no foka sab mol kan ke bute do. No. I think that they are doing good, and I think they should be encouraged. And I don't support you give them live bullets, but anything that can disable without causing death. I think rubber bullets. I think they should be allowed to use that.
Okay.
But not live ammunition.
Yeah. The economy and cost of living still remains the biggest concern for many Gambians. If elected, what would the UDP government do to put money back into the pockets of the ordinary citizen so that we can go back to having 2-3 square meals and be able to, take care of our families?
Well, for economy is re-energized. And it's not going to be a thing that will be done just in 1 year. It has to start in 2027 and build up the economy.
Yeah.
But things are expensive. It's because in Kodonying, I'm sorry to use the word, maybe kind of a barakantaya. That's not Kodonye, assemble mawara. Assemble mawara. When I assemble mawara, because na foreign exchange earnings, wala fanang mansia. In kamen soto nang bading kamen ki na moli bantala. Alhamdulillah, we makwe bake. But other than that, na tourism too. Nkamune soto jeto. kamune soto jeto and han kamen soto hano domandi men ka soto jeto. It's not an all year round tourism. You wato kono, I went to a few hotels for meetings and so forth. Ngaidam dula bebe surrounding. Ibo surround la mel tam hotel nyol nyentu, they have to keep people there be mel jola security and so forth. For kurang e trajeto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dula nyol they have to open them periodically in all the hotels. So a limited period remember ika do kuoke. Ika men soto. It's not what is in their plan. So in the tourism, we really have to look into. We look into it. Therefore, we have an all year round tourism. Not only an all year round tourism, but an all year round tourism. Me yalon ka foko abe bankola na fa be men sort la jeto abe warla bakele. Na ba nyi na yaw nyi ma control. Mol kana kan ka demo ke ba demo ke na jiol kono e ka yome muta e kana di Gambia janto e ka samba dula ko tenneto ya land jeto wala ila kulul fan kono ya process jeto na kal na be land la janto ken e be do ko dila Gambia dingla fula export member kala from the country janto or foreign exchange energy abina banko ka janto Saba. Mol bambe yo sort la chalo bi ka chalo fon sort bi is difficult.
Yeah.
And melalon ka ko na juvenile fish nyori be kede ma keb ni muta eta ye fay. Yeah. Holo for me really that should be luanya tatal melalon ka ko kulur kendo la nyanta la wal ka. And again man sakunda aning banku ding dol melam ka ko feng bebulo you invest in the fishing industry. You trawlers no sanjani balance no dealer. Ma foko foreigners no manyana ku kala jantude bar jani ba dealer wala na banku dinglo. Fembe melbulo. Ada ta basiata jantole yebulo hanata mofla mosabal yebulo kafu nyoma bang. Ye fishing trawlers no sa ngalansi no ta ngadi tella. Yenna ba kanna ba dema. Mebe sort la jere kanati la banko ka ya process banko ka nyanto ni export kodo en na iya janto ibela banko la economic pankala na seno bunda kot fanka sotomento bake tiyo tia seno sanala jikla tetale ba ni sila sijo samba baskiloto ya fenke ayeta sama kote na jani bera kodo so be sort la
So kumbe sama kono fa that was going to be my next question. Be sama kono nyinanga masakunda ko obviously jamando datalale. Pare woluni modu sa di babe dia makate mu jam senelal ta ko bar jamando fo mi ya talata sa ba ko sta mankitale. Ya mi robe senelalu affect la no nyaade UDP masakunda be munekela ka senelal sementu ya because ning senelal manke no koditioti. Bankola economy te tamanola. You cannot tell people go back to the land when you are not going back to the land yourself when there's no money neither back to the land.
Yes. And the ADB, you know, mang abijanta for the you know, ADB na sotajanta Agricultural Development Bank.
Ah yes.
A failed talent and the reason of the failures moja maya alone but nyantale ngamurundi nang meya na filter ngam fantankandi wolma bare kodo finance senalalu ya needle pour agriculture implements ñolo ka sanno e turu kendo finansan e jambando finansan but han jambande ko Fatou ñi man this is not criticizing anybody na même fo jambando $40 million, $50 million me yalo ko president ay tata molana UDP government be 40 million ko be 40 million no bon la jedo ka be san jambando la ka di san la free adu wala nyanta kena yani ba fula ko ngata yayo ngata bansa ngala jeto tilfula ne mol bi ambiance ola mol bi na la ya me lafta sef yala e ko bi na la ko mbeta la support la janne mbitaw sifal la $40 million sanwo sang niota yo san jambando la yaadi sen la free wala be seno wala museno ma ko rankte ibe la hido tal mo ka kam alla jo wala sama la jamba kafla 30% kemeo tansa bamba kafla tam sen la jo sanji sabo banoto dol fam bukana sorle fam dol fam ta nyin sama kon la yela jo soto ba eta la sene ila sene fin ni o wa folo mi la jodi e me mira ko ta kafo ni mira ko ibe ministration la salary kafula it's not a mira sen lat fanatale de adu walta fa nyanta tamila ke mo kam dal responsibility le so which means that like produce price ning you should think about that. You don't leave it static for 3 consecutive years. I don't know. Fruit farming. Nyantal ko encourage janto. Adu wolum area fountain me yalon ka foko fruit farmers they would need help because wolu jani be production commence la jani la jirol be wulula abe sanji fula nyon talale so wol be investment kala there are no returns for it nimenko abe 4 hectares tala to grow avocado pears that needs a huge amount of money ito loan dealer wala you have to start charging interest at the non-productive stage. Because by the time walo pianol be dinna, fabe harvest la, aba a market la. Tuambi julo me ya nukafa yata. Ni ata la seed la nani. Seed la killing beta la fala julo nyinka. About 25% of 25% of it of the loan would be in interest elements. So you better not consider that. I do really avocado pear. Dunia kono be yo samba dunia bantala. Omuna floreti. Na horticulture.
Yeah.
Mbajo manyolo. Funding luntanyolo. Mela ko be gardening na.
Yeah.
Well, final mel that not mel kam monya yem nyanta mako rosot lale so that it produce nyolo as fontino banko kan muna nyel mel be kesara kunda e banana plantation so je fo ka do mo nyem banko kan ne
hane
mo jolle be kesara kunda ma fangla melan ka ko ye farol soto jeedo e mama frolo merci okay no bari ma opportunity so ma mo yang soto ona to tol ma ko Radville farm ila vegetable nya kamel fanga jeedo muna ni musol mel be bakaw are they not doing the same
ni sukuta
ne do fay mata the same thing kala ba ibe ko kilan le kekan ba mune ya fata membe bakaw ani membe sukuta wol be jikri sara ko na marse wala la ani brikama marso ani banjun marso ni asamba jeta man wafi abe noro e bulu o so mo ay toli ma Radville famel ba ke kan ani indiano me ba ke ani walta hani fita kilimbo kan noro jeto abe kata meta abe kata to babdu millions of pounds ikole soto muna nan to fanan kenan fanan danyi muske ba melbe sukuta melbe bakaw andra ko tan e bolon kono tamba sansanyolo and of course new care you are also growing the economy of the country But it would take Mansakunda me yamna kafa ko hadama dingolo la balu nyaalo ngole tambindi kudol lafta nga hadama de nge empower ye sembo soto ye fan soto ye fan no kan ko honestly muskeba member bakaw wala produce aya fenka ya export 5,000 pounds soto wo wala sang di atal de aba encourage ka ko he na 5,000 pounds soto jari aba tambila nyinale it is doable. Masakunda for me kanyun ka finance ko for makwero for me Masakunda nyantale kadi commercial banks not engage ka fo ananga kacha. You are doing good business in this country. Ngaje alka alla professional alka some of them alka ke invest in areas to cover corporate social responsibilities and bole fulfill which is very commendable.
Yes.
Albake kan loptan olto. Albake kan karambulto. Albake kan dulalto. It's very commendable. Bari alnga nyun fanan jibe bang ni muske bal mel be bakawten left up to form them into cooperatives ke support ela horticulture activities too. El gather experts to advise what and what they may need to can maximize ela products and you can maximize. If it is also expansion land area nyanta expand la nyame cartridge nyame. But funding member jeto, we are not asking Kafka idea because you are not a charitable institution. And can you do a corporate social responsibility?
Definitely divert to this area.
No, can you help? But the interest rate should not be go member import export. So that the rate should be much lower. That it does not become a burden on them. But sometimes agricultural activities akata problems so that they would have the opportunity at the bakao fonko nyento ka cold store ba lo ejeto. Bank can give them a loan at a concessional rate. Cold store ba lo ejeto. Ela produce new ika store jeto, so that not the case. Janibe Agriculture Development Bank. You can enter into such thing with the commercial banks.
That would be interesting.
No, it's, and I'm sure the commercial banks want. The economy of this country to be strong.
Yeah.
Because one better final nafala.
Yeah.
Because the more the activities, the better for them.
Yeah.
Because deposits into various accounts that are open to them is there.
Yeah. And some of them have this policy of empowering women. I know Trust Bank for sure, on the leadership of Jilan Senghor, will die to do something like this because they want to empower women. And that's how they empower so many women. So I think these kind of initiatives...
But the initiative...
The initiative has to come from government.
I think government,
it has to be a policy framework.
It has to be within a policy framework. Because all these... Trust Bank, Gambian Leba lead kan, Mega Bank, Gambian Leba lead kan. Even these Nigerian banks, they may not be Kafoko Manka Gambia dignity, but they're Africans. So the problem of the Gambian woman, the Nigerian woman, the problem is the same as the Gambian woman's problem.
So the biggest challenge today is the collateral issue.
That is why
I have always said this all the time.
And that is why
but in all businesses.
That is why commercial bank ADB la failure. Know some of them. And that must be avoided.
Because if you tell the woman in Sukuta,
that's right.
So how can government help in that area?
That's right. Well, I think reduced to personal guarantees.
Personal guarantees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. like ado personal guarantee fana I won't insist Kafoko you should provide land because that would be more than part. That would be sortyship. So Fatou, you need a loan of $100,000 pour que la horticultural activities keno you mavenka I can't come and personal guarantee.
You don't think microfinances like the Islamic microfinance and others will be very positioned for something like this because they have this facility where they musole ka condamnel deal $100 they ka dundi anytime after anything like you go there because you record soto because I think for us some of us small businesses for na problem oti mbuka bank accounts so le ka $100 lo kana jutale ya dundi so those are challenges also, but government coming in with this kind of policy would really help.
I think so.
With
Yes.
Yeah.
No, and we are not only should not only be limited to horticulture. Look, there are many areas of economic activities. You know, when we are talking about fishing, we are talking about fishing in a balcony.
Yeah.
But we can have aquaculture, fish ponds. Gambia ale makwe sate jamal be bajen jangla. Government can arrange to have experts, in that industry. Come on, Marco, be fish ponds, ila dap bakalamenti. Yol mel bijeto. What type of feed you nyata me fenkele, and you produce, various types, for barracuda lomba, for tilapia lomba, whatever. Yeah, or for the purpose of export. Even shrimp farming. We have seen it done here in Pirang. It just collapsed. But we have seen shrimp farming done in Pirang. So you can have all that. And these are things young men and women can get involved in, but they need financial support. And I'm saying, we have to collaborate with the financial institutions to help do
Talking
this.
about young men and women, youth employment and migration continue to drive frustration among the young people. What is your realistic plan to create jobs for young Gambians?
Well, we are not going to tell anybody that we are creating 200,000 jobs for you. We are telling the young people, this country, there are opportunities in this country, there is hope in this country. And each time I have the opportunity, I say this, the Minister for Education, I commend all efforts with this TVET scheme.
Centers,
Yes, I comment it. Traditional Karanjeto. You should not just stop at training them in any particular trade. You must give them seed money for new fundita. Ibe menke isila doko sake no. You see, I was amazed about 2 years ago. In Darboe, and a gentleman, Nata Jeto, Yakil nang kapurka korda dole wire, electrician. Ayake, I think he spent 2 days, Jeto. And just for doing that job, Joe he was paid $15,000, and he was going to another village to do the same thing. Now you have people trained in those skills, and provide them the opportunity, really, of profession yake. You are really creating job not only for him, but he also has people. Kadafana apprentice no lesoto.
Yeah.
Akamel train, and then abukada training them man. But now, according to that person, contract soto. I didn't need to get something out of it. The same thing, I think, for carpenters. The same thing for mason. The same thing for mechanics. I'll tell a story that probably I should be ashamed to say. Nkotoma Dima.
Yeah.
Yeah. He trained as mechanic. At present, I was scheme.
Yeah.
You know. Ayole Tankoto. At that backwell.
Yeah. My brother did.
You know. Akabata at a backwell.
Yeah.
I had a certificate Tandi. Immediately,
Yeah.
Samba to a language school. Because he was trained.
Yeah. The skills.
He has skills. So he has Samba to a language school. Ayola language kara. Now he's employed. Yakaito Diala. But I don't like it that way.
Yeah.
I want him to do ayo soto janto, ayake janto.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then seed money. Even though we bought him all the tools.
Yeah.
Because after our brothers Nyolo, you know, they bought him all the tools that he needed as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to make sure that, you know, you create the right environment. We are not going to say that we are going to give you 2,000 jobs. We say we created the right environment for you to excel in the trade Yemen Karang, for you to be able to earn in the trade Yemen Karang. Carpenter, masonry, mechanic, electrical, plumbing, all. Yeah.
You have spoken strongly against corruption and accountability. What would a UDP government look like in the we have seen audit reports coming out in different sectors. How would UDP government tackle corruption and empower accountability in governance?
Well, you see, ordinarily we have had EZA that don't handle corruption matters. But then now that you have the Anti-Corruption Commission, you know, it should be the proper watchdog for that.
Are you concerned that up to now it's not been set up?
Yeah, up to now it's not been set up. It's not been functional. In fact, not only it's not functional because from what I learned, I don't know whether the situation has been remedied because there has been a member was asked to step down, or a member was made to step down.
Before that, because the budget has been created in past budget and in Indo. Official man set up.
I know, but currently, I think it's because of the lack of proper constitution of the commission.
Okay.
And for me, it all boils down to one thing: the lack of political will on the part of Adama Barrow and his government to fight corruption in this country. What am I saying? Yeah. Fatou ning maf Adama Barrow corrupted more for them. But ninte president yala man corrupt. But na Lamin Mane corrupt. Go malaf kalamin Mane Mantora. I'll be food dragging. Maf Adama Barrow corrupted. But Alamaza kunda kono. Kula katama jeto menis lo manta. And for you to deal with that, you have to have the will. But the will is lacking. No, the cabinet San John 2020, was it 2025 Lambang? When the anti-corruption bill was assented to.
Yep. Understand.
2020, and now we are going towards the end of 2026. It's still not properly constituted. Even Jani Haniba about compost. Yeah, more le diamta. E ko nga kedrong alako dorong. Nga mol tombo. Ngeki jeto. You know? Your budget fenge and you have not imang other staff nyol imol salad inspectors investigators nyol. Imol do appoint.
Yep.
It is not serious with fighting corruption. It's not serious fighting corruption. Just like I heard somebody say in one radio program, they just took Dr. Banja as a scapegoat and said, this is our evidence of fighting corruption. Very unfortunate. I mean, some people expected. If Dr. Banja was to be tried, he alone shouldn't have been tried. That's what a lot of people expected. But then, really, maningol coming for. Ninjalo sing belori foran kang. Akakawa kuyale de famuka soro membe tantan kosle.
So asset declaration what but I just have 2 questions more. Asset declaration because in 2020 draft yalo wo fight but akono no tenno president onyanta asset declaration kala but nata jama sakundana draft min nati wolonko president ate na findi tantani nkala jelebe wala ate wo fulanye all of that, but I think majority of Gambians left them in whoever is going to be our president in 2027. If you are elected president 2027, will you commit to declaring your asset before you get into Nila Tambanda after 5 years also to tell us this is what even Senegal, this is what they are fighting for right now.
Of course.
Their National Assembly. Will you commit to something like
that? Of course, we will commit to that. In fact, it's not a question of are you going to be committed to that. Are you going to follow the law on that? Okay. The current constitution. Abijele. Mol kaminati Abijele. It was one of the last sections nyolmo. Abijele. Bari, this is what Walanan come from Walakavako. Adama Barrow is not ready to fight corruption. Itako, imo president. Yeluanat mol nyatile. Ko. Nembe duna mo kanang enquête. Nembe funtila mo kanang enquête. Bari di pitolo. Iko nyanta enquête la le.
Mina lon ko ide no see any budget.
Iko jojolo won nyanta enquête la.
Yeah.
Bari te ita manyana enquête la. But is that any indication kaf ko lafta corruption le fight la. Kamben ko nyanta nyana kaf ko ye men soto as their leader. Okolo ko Allah alimbula men diata nyangake. Mendiata nyangake mo kanang konti boala ninga men ko na lafta wala Allah kuma bal fambuno
president wala sembo warta baleke in our current constitution and wala tina mo jama lafta kunu at least nga constitution also to me alonko sembo betalala between the 3 branches of government, but as we speak the executive, the president wala sembo is so much woka minke wolom katina le muka from entrench na meta. What do you think should be a reasonable powers that a president at least should have? What areas ya mira ko nyanta wole talano la president obo?
Yeah, powers no sem president sembo nyanta tala dawoda. The 2020 draft. Yeah. Yo be itandila, yo be kele. Fatou nyindali lo ya nanko. Gambia ko sanji lulu dinna.
Sanji lulu dira.
Dammang. Malaf tilikliya la kan karwor si bono alale
kanake baro tati de
ila mana fa mana ni yalo
nyindula jumale afuja talib lo ako iko des leaning fengo ni sita ni dunda mbasa ika sira tenti ba ni tara fo linta ke ulinda ka kolel baro ko nyela sanji saba
yalo ni linta ni tara fo linta wakake molal mele alon ka foko iman sanji tan sabata ibe ko kala kan ka foko me manyana kala mele sanji tan sabata ka foko nyin konsifalo o nyin ku keja wolo manyana sotla banko ka wolta kala ani wolto kala mo meke na mele alon ka foko ye mol le soto même manke ministre nyolte mel man ke jona di solti mel alam ka ko ibe garde kanne ila kumo kan mel alam ka ko sisi ya fo ko baba e man nyimfo mel be sora ya fo ko nkoto to nya to e man nyimfo ko look Ousainu if they don't tell me koto they ka fo Ousainu ita yalon ka ko ni baba bo do re nyimanya man ke takala stop it don't go mol sotli dingel mel ba fula ka ko you cannot embarrass us don't mol sotli musol melan ka ko they'll tell ka ko you are not going to make anybody kantel dingel nen kantel nen I'm not going to allow that so nin ko sanji lulu tilikilenta kaflama kon kam mem foy karsaba si talano alale. No, karsaba si talano ala but tilikil wata kafuno.
Ah, okay.
Wata kilinta kafuno ala. That is why Nko give me 5 years. Let me address the issue of a new constitution for the Gambia.
What would be the key priorities for that 5 years?
Key priority for the new constitution for the Gambia. Security sector reform, public service reform, and security sector reform.
It's sad that
the economy.
It is sad.
These are 4 areas I think are doable, are achievable with commitment by any government.
It's sad
and let me tell but
it's sad that you are saying these things. These were the things that 2016 coalition campaigned on. 10 years later, this is what you're seeking to implement.
Absolutely. And that is why Gambian Kolo should have no confidence in what Adama Barrow tells you. Fama for Kavoko, never campagnola. Fem for Mendiate. Nete la Palacio to Mendiate Yoke. And let me tell you, my alliance partners are committed to these issues in fighting. So it's not just Ousainu Darboe, a candidate for United Democratic Party, having this vision. But those people, men not and join, they also have the same vision. And they are going to be the guardrails. Any alliance partner, they are going to be the guardrails. Puru, Ninkon lafta lafta kula bajla. They will be there. Because this is the reason why they have agreed to join me, their family and join me so that we can contest the presidential elections together.
Yes, are you trying to bring him?
No, we are talking to everybody. We are talking to everybody. No, we are talking to everybody.
Okay.
We are talking to everybody, and we are not going to ignore anybody.
Okay.
We are not going to ignore anybody at all. And I think every one of these gentlemen have the Gambia at heart.
Yeah.
They have the Gambia at heart, and really, I think what motivated Mr. Fall, Dr. Papa Fall, to come on board, Usman Fall to come on board, I think the same motivation is in all these people. And that we'll reach some, because there's a common denominator all across. Not a different denominators, then you start saying that it's not possible. Yeah.
Finally, you have spent your majority of your entire life fighting for democratic change. If elected in December, what legacy would you want to leave after your 5 years mandate?
We don't say if elected.
If elected.
We don't say if elected.
What do you say?
We say when elected.
When do you say? When elected.
When elected. That's what we say.
That's what Lamin Mane would say. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the legacy that I would like to leave behind, which I leave behind, is that when Mr. Darboe got into politics, he found Gambia chained in a constitution that didn't give the Gambian people their actual voice. It gave them a constitutionalized dictator. That is what it gave the Gambian people.
A constitutionalized dictator?
Because the constitution that gives the president those powers.
Yeah.
So that's why it gave them a constitutionalized dictatorship. And that I am saying that I and my alliance partners have given Gambian people a constitution that makes the constitution a tyrant over the president. Yes, that will be the legacy we're going to leave. And of course, also a security outfit that think Republican, that do not think that their existence, their welfare, their well-being, their promotion depends on their political affiliation. Of course, an economy that is thriving. That is what the legacy that we leave. We will lay the foundation for an economy that is thriving. Legacy nyenti.
Thank you very much, Mr. Darboe. It's always interesting to have you on the show. Sirif boja ni mambula kan text biar message read la janne even text la even text la biar message read la janne. Well, finally I left them the message la ba jomala ba asuntukum pa modula ba fenkenyol. What is your message, final message to the Gambian campaign season or electorally? Well, people have a choice to choose whether continuity or with President Barrow or they want somebody else. Munela message to that Gambian.
Well, see, mbajo manyolo. Wale Gambia la problem wala ne.
Ya lone.
Wale ya mbajo manyolo. Momia ba mama ndino dlato. Bare mbedi am la meli. Wala mo. Kawasanji tan warola.
The young voters.
Kata sanji tansa bani lulu bedi amla wolle kafoko itelu ye wulu in Gambia be yalon kafoko molu talo ifangti molu we are given equal opportunity be mol le soto me yalon kafoko e tankandrike banko la fengda bi ye fanje Gambia kono me yalon kafoko every day itel fang le ba corruption ko e ba fokan amanya so le banko kan naja gala kamen fo bem funding ke wollete kamen fo banko kan and the only political leader me alko a commitment soto pour gala kamen kumbo nsinya fitano ala o mu UDP leti and under my own government. It's new long kavoko ebe menke kantel ngo kumasa kabri 1996. Kabrin government then government $35 million julome yalon ka ya ta Taiwan. Inata edo bwala ya samba ya kela Swiss account dot. Kabro to molanda la corruption no kumasa janto. Ka ko ke tilimbali yake mola janto with impunity. Telling follow ya kumo declining Bangkok where most of them maybe ibe primary school ya man common entrance ta kamero ko si se fa janto tell respect against janto students nyon melian ka ko ye shoot janto with impunity. We spoke against it. We tried to get all the political parties to join us, issue joint statement, no. We did it. The crude oil saga telling us twice, we did it. Anything Mealankafka is inimical to the Gambian society, we stood against it, we fought against it. Nyaje bi moba fulako metala radio station to mediam la jeto UDP la silo walang. We did it. So Gambian people nyantan yun londoko, especially the younger people kafuko. I love the men for this country. Mayor Long Kafuko is genuinely committed to it. Is Ousainu Darboe United Democratic Party. We have demonstrated in every aspect. Mantra mo bekukang bar walam tonyati. And then of course, after me fana Gambia ding be, how come watu men by the content? Tension ka create le.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily. So until me Long Kafuko munyaton kolti. Former political leaders nyo leti bang. Former ada nyaton ko leti bang. Former dina nyaton ko leti bang. Na fokumo ngang haklotu ato. Na kebaro ngang haklotu ato. Kato, unte, I have a huge constituency. Ninga kuma dofo. Me ya Long Kafuko manke banko na fa doto jube ala bafula usen lenye fo. Nyanta ko leke. So nte bang haklotu la na kumoto bakele. adu ngaji do fanam ba ak lot lat moto bakela andal sin long ka foko nyim banko siman tambi sila nyim banko kan fulo nin surwa kanyata nyim banko kan ne sarakulo nin banni ko kanyata nyim banko kan wala yatinna anna jalba bute ako sarakule jola mandin kasuruwa dabo man sibo nyoto tel wolu ngolu so sikuo alin kano dun na kokule to na grenata na adulto certainly I like mandinga manyo bito I liked it ninga mandinga manyo je dress re I so fast nyen tripa bita at moment da ko karabe war nga manyo je jeto nga kille fa nje nga wif wamun wakanyi tan le moment baro may tan ka foko mandinga la fisata fulate fem bent la ka foko an ka foko tengalo alanga man siku alanga landi karala mbo karafo mbo la dilal then kalbe liman ya nyina ka foko na lafta Gambia kendo la sinin alan nyatu United Democratic Party la komba jom maya kenyame atel dindinglu ba atel la made atel me mankulo atel ma ka ko Facebook word wala kal samba kar ka ko that's not reality what is all fake propaganda the reality bajara ka ko wala kata brikama or même funta jet brikama that is showing the reality of the Gambian situation funding come funta odlato of that crowd 70% bim funding all and of that 70% fana the bigger chunk of it was young women and young girls so 5th December is coming is the day Malong Gambia will be rescued.
So you see why I know that you are looking at data. I see you talking to the young people.
Oh yes.
You. Okay, I see you. Go ahead, I see you. I see you. Go ahead.
So 5th December karoti lulo. Wala Gambia kuma kalung tede. Kada bi Gambia betai lolela. Gambia betai lolela. Gambia is captured by a cartel. Adung anyanteleng nga rescue from that cartel. Allah adu atel Gambia dingel bunu. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ngetentu ngejay leads nkolela UDP leads no not leads todo alkali nyol bemintor eko be konton e fana be jubero
Wales
be jubero
yes that's right
konton right now
tell them I miss the Jalba show
ile Jalba de fundraising right yes be jubero le fana ko be konton program wala be tentula be jayla mol be jubero la fawala only brother Karamba Touré na mol fana be program o jubela be tentula be jayla mo jama be program they are interesting time. Hopefully this is the kind of conversations we should have now about issues but affect when it comes to cost of living. Politicians will plan sort of funding Kelly, and you obviously have stated here Munala plans for the young people, and I think a lot of people will listen to this and understand that. Thank you very much for always honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
And to my team, Sheriff, Baba Dining, Aliu Sire Fatsila, thank you very much. Until we come your way. Tomorrow, the Doila Party leader, Swaibo, is my guest here, and they are also celebrating 40 years, so I'm going to have a special interview. Alkotolo word. PDOS at 40. So, thank you very much. It's always interesting to have this show. Today, President Barrow will be very happy you are on Grey. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. See you again next tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundum. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220-941414 bcsresidence@gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundum, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
Jah Oil ñoom ñoo jiitu si wàllum jaay essence si biir réew mi te ñu def ko warugal pour kontaan loo suñu client yi boroom moto yi ak driver yi seen jaaxare jeex na léegi pour am essence bu baax ak njëg bu yomba lii sax moo tax ñu amal leen banxaas fépp si biir réew mi pour essence bu baax bu set benn place rek la muy Jah Oil soo soxlae essence bu set essence bu baax gasoil wala kérosine naa la wax ne Jah Oil rek mooy jëmukaay ga doxantul rek si bépp banxaasi Jah Oil nga am si bànneex ak Jah Oil seen bànneex mooy suñ taxawaay moo tax ñu amoon leen banxaas bépp si biir réew mi nim gën a yombee pour yow ak suñ liggéeykat yu xarañ yi naa la won ne mbégte rek nga see jël pour am essence bu baax pour say machine fenn place rek la mooy sa Jah Oil ak Jah Oil bànneex kese la moo tax sax suñ station si nekk ca Costa Road ak Banjul wàññil nañ leen njëgi essence bi foofu noonu pour am si lu leer mun ngaa call si 770-8080 322-9070 714-7273 wala 787-1321 Jah Oil, the pride of the nation.
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments. Deposit at a bank and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hassle of traditional banking. Uno Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money.